Hi guys, Michael here. I hope that you are having a pleasant evening. Today is Tuesday night. It's 10:04 p.m. I wanted to talk to you about the importance of not wasting time, especially if you have ADHD. One of the big time wasters for me was YouTube videos for entertainment purposes. Other common time wasters are internet surfing, video games. That was also a big one for me. Television and the like. These are kind of unhealthy forms of relaxation, the kinds that really don't count towards any beneficial kind of relaxation kind of thing. And let's explain some kind of things that are beneficial for relaxing. Practicing deep breathing, going for a walk outside, doing exercise. Those are healthy forms of relaxation. And I'm sure there are many others. One thing I like to do for relaxing that I consider healthy relaxation is going through my collection of relaxing photos on my computer. I have a collection of photos that make me feel relaxed and motivated, and I like to go through those. That I consider to be productive relaxation. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about not wasting time with the unhealthy forms of relaxation. So what do you do instead? Well, you can do the healthy forms of relaxation that we spoke about, and there's also something else you can do in a more general sense, and that is, let's split time up into two parts. Part number one will be when you have the energy, the ability, the mental capacity to do your highest priority task in the moment. And number two will be when you don't have the energy to work on your highest task, or even one of your highest tasks right now. You kind of recognize you're in this state when you're going through your list, your to-do list, or the items on your calendar, and you see one after the other. You just get the feeling, I don't want to do that. I don't have energy for this. Not this, not that. Then you know you're in a low energy state. At that point, one of the highest forms of relaxation you can do is actually just rest. Take rest either in your bed, on a couch, recliner, even just resting, leaning back in your chair may work. One of the things that helps to do that, sometimes, very often, I'm not in the mood of resting, even though I know I need to, is I use the Audible app. Audible, that's from Amazon.com. It's one of their companies. So Audible.com and the Audible app allows you to listen to audio versions of many different books. I don't know, probably millions by now. And I have a whole collection of Audible books that I listen to. Those help me rest even when I'm not in the mood of just resting per se. So I'll just relax, sit back, listen to the Audible book, and that helps me rest, because at that point I need to rest to get some energy back. Okay, so that's one part of what to do when you have low energy instead of wasting time. Another thing to do is to make a collection of cards. You can use standard index cards for this. I happen to use half-size index cards. So if you picture your typical index card, which is about 3 by 5 inches, half-size index card is 3 by 2.5 inches. It's a relatively new invention. They've had it for several years already, but I don't know if you've ever seen it before. You can order it probably from Staples online or maybe Office Depot. They're called half-size index cards. Those are ones that I use that work really well. And what I do is I take a single card for a single task. A task that either is an important task that needs to get done, maybe I'm putting it off, or a repetitive task that needs to be done over and over and over again. Right now I have a stack of about 100 of these different cards. All of these cards are productive items. Now, they're not my highest priority item right now. They're probably not on my calendar for today or at the top of my to-do list. But these are all productive items, many or most of which will probably be the number one task that I need to do at some point in time, maybe even in the next few days. So if I'm working on these, that will free up my time later or in the future. And the point is, I'm not wasting time. So I may not have the energy to do what's on my calendar. I may not have the energy to do what's on my to-do list for today. I may not even have the energy to get myself to rest so that I can get more energy. But instead of wasting the next 5 hours playing video games or, watching YouTube videos for entertainment purposes, or any other unhealthy forms of relaxation, you know what yours are. I go through this stack of cards. Again, each card only has a single task on it. And, tasks can be very, very simple. Like I have one task, it's just like creating thumbnail images for YouTube videos. Another one, charge my cell phone. Right? Another one, I have a YouTube playlists for music to remind me so this card reminds me to play a certain playlist of music that may help me, get things done. One card reminds me to air out my office so I can get fresh air. Another card says kids on it, reminds me to, check in on the kids, see if they need anything, that could be of help. Another card says clean your office. And, another card says send the kids to bed. When it's nighttime, they have to be sent to bed eventually. So if it's in the evening and it's past their bedtime, I'm better off sending them to bed than I am watching YouTube videos. So these are just examples. Other examples would include preparing my taxes, preparing my business expenses. Tax season may be months off, but if I am continuously coming across that card and continuously doing a little bit, my taxes will be ready as soon as they have my tax forms sent to me. My taxes will be ready to send out. I won't have to wait until, I won't have to file an extension April 15th and then, sometime in October, get my taxes done. No, my taxes will be ready. So again, when you're accomplishing these cards, these are not your highest priority items right now, but most of them will be items that will be highest priority at some point in time if you're not working on them now. So when you have a large stack of these cards, you eventually come across something that you're willing to do, even with the very low energy level that you have. So let's say 100 cards I have in front of me. I still have to read them, right? But it will probably take me 5 minutes to go through the whole stack of cards. And I don't think I'll ever go through this whole stack of cards and not find one thing that I'm willing to do. And oftentimes, you know how it is. When you get involved in doing something productive, that itself gives you more energy. And then you can go back to doing those things that are on your calendar for today, those things that are high up on your to-do list. Okay, so this video is all about not wasting time. If you can get yourself to stop wasting time, it will really help bring yourself out of the pitfalls of the ADHD. All right, so this should be a big help. I hope that you're able to use this information and that it's really helpful to you. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, for listening. Please like this video, please subscribe, and please come back again soon. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Bye-bye.